Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another trivia night. That's right, y'all. It is Monday again, the best day of the week. What is this? We're in freaking May now. May the 4th be with you. It's the 4th of May, 2026. Or folks, you know what's on the line. That's right, 50 whole dollars. I'm going to give it to you if you win, or you can make me spin the Wheel of Punishments. We'll see what you want. But for now, if you haven't already, download Kahoot. It makes it easier on you. People say it's better, but you can do it on a browser if you need. And I see him in chat already. Give me some TGIMs if you're fired up. Thank goodness it is Monday. And folks, by the way, we're almost at 300 subscribers. And also, current champ, Safety. We'll see if they retain the title this week. What's up? We got Ryan in the chat. We got Adam already in here. What is up, everybody? How was your Monday? Did y'all have a good Monday? Did y'all do anything good? It was kind of, I'll tell you, this week has not been my best week, especially for streaming. Where's Guess the Word? I knew, Adam, you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say it, Adam. Don't worry, it is coming just this week. This past week, I'm a bit behind on my scraping. On my freaking land scraping. This is a busy season right now, and I'm slacking. I don't want to piss off my customers, you know? We got to keep the money coming in so we can pay out for trivia. You know what I'm saying? My pull-ups are still going good. Still just hitting a nice, easy 10 every day. Maddie in the chat. What's up, TGIM? Let's go. Emma. Let's go. Emma last week was it was Forrest and Adam last week. Thanks to Safety. Got that sweet, sweet cash. Getting that coin, you know it. Mike, looking fancy tonight. This one, I've only won this one once before. Bam. I know, folks, we are damn near 300 subscribers. We got Gwen in the chat. TGIM. Forrest, let's go. Dripping. Bailey. Also, folks, listen. Before anybody else says it, let me say it. Last week, all the Athens people, last week together, oh no, till the end of summer. Ali Soup left us. Thank God Gwen is here. Ali Soup says, Ali Soup's out on your own now? You escapade? Got my boy Harrison in the stream tonight. Let's go. I just watched the video, I think yesterday I watched the Break 50. All on my lonesome. No. I will come in last place. Harrison, let's go, brother. We haven't had a good punishment since Scoot to the Shin. But that's what I was going to say. Before anybody else says it, I still haven't made my TikToks, okay? Dude, I was hyped on the freaking Break 50, of course. I was all fired up. Hey, there's no need. Don't feel any pressure to subscribe, but it is free. But Harrison, you would be number 300. DM me back to come to BJJ. Matt, where do you do BJJ? I've gone in to the. Hold on. Also, don't worry. I'm making sure the quiz is all ready to go. I've gone to the one. Which Gracie is it? The one in Exeter, but the freaking. Forget the guy's name. I forget which one it is. Got you, Harrison says. Part 2 is coming out in a little bit. Let's go. Oh, in Somersworth. Wait a second. I think I've sent my nephew there to that one in Somersworth. McLovin. McLovin, you're here. I got something to tell you. So I haven't made the TikToks that I owe from your punishment yet. And here's the deal. If I don't make them this week, I owe you your $50 again, okay? That's the deal. That's what's going to make me get it done. Yeah, there is so I assume it's still there. This was years ago. It's the freaking which Gracie is it? I forget. I can see him in my head. I just forget his name, and I follow him on Instagram. Scotty and I are back. Let's go, Francois. Welcome back from the freaking bachelorette party and bachelor party. But here, let me double check this real quick. I'm getting distracted. You guys always distract me. I love chitter-chattering with you guys. Also, I don't feel great about this week's quiz. But, you know, I never do. Okay. But how was New Orleans? Do we get a vlog? Do we get an update vlog? Also, wait, what? I guess I started like 5 different conversations here. No, you're just a professional staller. So, McLovin, I owe you the $50 if I don't make the TikToks this week, okay? Oh, we got it! 300 subscribers. Shout out, Harrison. We've got some great blooper reels. Scotty. I saw some sick swamp puppies. Okay, here, let me pull this up. I think it's good to go. I'll pull up the lobby. Folks, can you hardly believe we're up to freaking 300 subscribers? 30% of the way, baby. Slowly but surely, and you better not call me Shirley. But yeah, this week I was bad with streaming. I didn't go live one time. And I'm still behind on my other work. Bam. Safety, current champ. Will they retain the title this week? Hop on in, y'all. Water is warm. And don't worry, I'll turn you guys off before we start. But so Adam getting in there quick. And Adam, last week's winner, he's back on the board here. I won't go to wide camp yet. Matty P getting in. I will not. Shout out H, that's clutch. I'll tell you, no, I was jazzed that the wheel spin last week for the randoms to get $50 each. That one was pretty sick. I was jazzed. And just to double check, Emma, you got that payment went through, right? Just to double check. I don't want to leave you hanging. I'm a man of my word. I might take a while, but I'm not a welcher. Never have been, never will be. I will always follow through. Eventually. Might take a while, like I was saying. Yes, okay. Good to hear it. Hit him with the double check. Always got to double check. Who do we got? We got Nene, Squid, Bailey S, Sean, Emma Ja, Safety, McLovin, Scotty Piff, Mama J, Steve's Louise, CJ, Francois, Cassall. Folks, I'm still working on the end of the month prize. That's what I was about to say. Adam, he's back here on the board. We got Cassall, Shawnee Mac, and Adam now. They have all won merch when it comes out. Free merch vouchers. Adam's not having great luck with the Shawnee Mac lurking. I'm at the range. Let's go. Smacking some balls. I went out yesterday. I didn't hit a single good shot. It was still a great time. Me and Big Time Mod and Juanito. But what was I saying? Andy J. Andy J. I'm not doxing you or anything, but I know where you live at, right? Because if I do, I think it's you, right? Do I know where you live? Don't say where it is, but I gotta get you some tokens. What kind of tokens for us? Oh yes, dude. It's funny. I actually have some. It's just sitting around. I also know where Andy lives at. Dude, that's never. Yes, probably. Was the grass looking green as hell out front? Sleep with one eye open, Andy. Peach, you're getting banned for that suggestion alone. Pete says, new punishment, lip fillers from Castle. Hell yes it is, Andy says. It was looking green as hell and striped up. There's not a lot of it, but it was looking great. New punishment, only putt with a driver. Do it and make it a really low chance. Oh, he made the DIY stripe kit. Let's go. But folks, who do we got? I'm getting distracted again. We got Fuzz in there, CJ, JB, Alley Soup. You guys can pick your little characters, right? Scotty fit back in it. You can make some putts with a driver. I run an old school driver. My head's all chopped off. What the hell? I run the old freaking Great Big Bertha 6.5 degree. It's a sick little unit. I love the old school drivers. I just love them. They're not good for me because I'm not a good player. The prize you get is the you get either $50 or you can make me spin the wheel of punishments. I played spin the wheel round of golf one time. I know that is sick. Oh no. We're getting the bots. The bots have gotten us. The bots have gotten us, y'all. Okay. We're gonna have to do... Oh no, I can't believe they've done this. No. Robbie 60, you're not real. Hold on, let me turn on two-way, whatchamacallit? Oh no, y'all. Wait, how do I get out now? Let me out. Okay, Matty P. We love Matty P. We don't love all of these ones, though. What the hell? It's... I don't know why it's so hit or miss with the friggin' bots. Like, sometimes Kahoot's so good with it, and then sometimes they're so bad with it. If I ban you by accident, I won't, but I'm sorry. What the hell? Well, after these are all banned, folks, we're firing it off. So everybody get in here and let me know. Lolly 700, I think you're a bot. This one's a bot. Oh, man, y'all. How embarrassing. Also, yeah, can you guys see how to get in? No one is ever trying to sneak into the... Oh, actually, that's a good call, Ryan. Does everyone mind if we do a quick new lobby real quick? I walked away to do laundry. Sanford will never let me down for my racism. Yeah, here, let me rip a new lobby real quick. And then we're going to do the dual authentication. Leave. That's so annoying. Friggin' bots. Okay, and two-way identification is on. Bam. All right, everybody, hop back in. And then as soon as we're back in and everybody's in, we'll fire it off. Friggin' bots. I think there's like about a 3-second stream delay, so if it's about 3 seconds to change, you might have to do the next code. Oh no, such a pain. I'm blowing it. Buzz getting in there. Francois figured it out. Adam, CJ, tippy toe. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll have to do some research and see if there's some better tactics on the Kahoot end, because I pay for like the real fancy Kahoot. We can have like up to, I think, like 500 people in it at some point when we get big time. So the tune's a little bit loud. We'll go tunes off for now. Oh no, is it being such a pain to get in right now? There's a fancy Kahoot. Yeah, so to make them and to make it so a lot of people can get in, they make you pay. I have no idea why it's so hard for you. I can't get it with the delay. Hold on. Oh, Ryan, you got it. That just used all my brain power. Oh, no. Hold on. I'm gonna here. I'm going to. Are you guys getting it? I was gonna say I'll drop it for like a second. I'll turn it off and then turn it back on. I haven't been learning any new bollards this week. Wait for your phone to refresh colors and then wait for the new 10 seconds. Yes, yes. I know Harrison's first stream and he's like, this freaking sucks. I'm out. All right, safety's in. Squid. Not my best showing tonight. I can't get in. So put him in the blender early. So as soon as this hits 10 again, use those colors to enter. But also I could hit the no. Patty P getting in. Gary P getting in. Should I try turn off the two-way real quick? See if we get bombarded again. Like right now, I bet it's probably too late for someone to try to use this code. If you're hearing me. Now use this code. Use this code. Use this code. This code's good. And don't use this code anymore. No more of this code. And now this code. Do this code. Is it working? 10 seconds is crazy. Manage consent preferences. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off for a moment. Momentarily. Is everyone ready? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was good. Okay. A lot of people just got in. Should I turn it back on? Everyone stay in there. It won't work. Harrison, get in quick before the two-way goes back on. There he is. Harrison's in. All right, I think we might be safe. I don't want to jinx it. But I think we should just fire it up. Is everyone ready? Give me some reactions down here real quick. A couple reactions. And if any bots sneak in, I can just ban them when their names pop up. Lock the door. Everyone, get in. Get in quick. I'm going to lock the door. All right, I'm locking it. I'm locking the door. All right, door's locked. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're safe from the bots. But if, you can still get in. Worst case, the code will still be down here. But don't leave. Don't risk it. I feel safe now. All right, everybody. Trivia night. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. 2026. Francois back in. 34 is the number. Good odds tonight. Let's fire this thing off. Bam. Okay. Okay. Trivia night. May 4th, 2026. Starts with the first question being, oh no. Which of these cannot be anthropomorphic? Humans, cups, bears, or shoes? And let me turn off this one. Which of these would not fit something that is... Well, you would not use anthropomorphic. Humans, cups, bears, or shoes? That's right, folks. Anthropomorphic means having the traits of a human. You would not use anthropomorphic to describe a human, though. We are the origin of the word, but we wouldn't be described by the word. Oh, Fuzz was dialed. Sean Adam, Gary P, and Cass all getting on the leaderboard. That one was a little funky. My mind hurts. That one was a little bit of a funky question. Anthropomorphism is the attribution of human traits, feelings, or behaviors to inanimate objects or non-human animals or nature. I just know what anthropology means. Oh no. Yeah, I know it is a bit of a tricky one. But that's what anthropomorphism is. Like when you all the animals in Disney movies or stuff like that. Like what's that? That's a movie they made, right? Like claymation. What is it? Marcel the Shell? Marcel the Shell. Bro, I think my questions get better. I didn't feel great about that one, but it was somewhat interesting. But now let's check what I think we have another vocabulary one though. I finally get the company named Anthropic. But all right, lock back in. Let's check it out. Fear of dogs. Cynophobia, dendrophobia, astrophobia, or batrachophobia. The fear of dogs. What is it called? Cynophobia, dendrophobia, astrophobia, or batrachophobia? The answer is cynophobia. That one was hard, actually. I didn't know this one. I just looked it up today. Cynophobia is dogs. Dendrophobia is trees. Let's go! Alley Soup was dialed. Oh, the old YouTube video. But yeah, I think they made a movie, an actual movie out of it. Astrophobia is, I think, thunderstorms and lightning. And batrachophobia, I believe, is amphibians. Oh, okay. Adam got that quick. Fuzz Rymac. Brad. Safety. Getting on the leaderboard, trying to hold down that title. Take a look. And here's just a cute dog for you to look at. This dog is actually called, I think this is a Caucasian Shepherd from the Caucasus region. They're one of the most powerful, I believe. Got to be quick. But yeah, look at that. It starts as a little tiny dog. And it gets to a big old thing. And what's the other one? Kangal? Kangal, I think is the other real big like shepherd style dog. They like have to fend off wolves and all that kind of stuff. But it's just a little cute guy when he's a puppy. But lock the frick back in and let's find out the next question, which is, what was the first dino time? The Triassic, the Cretaceous, the Jurassic, or the Pennsylvanian? What was the first dino times? The Triassic, Cretaceous, Jurassic, or Pennsylvanian? Do you know your dino facts? It is the Triassic. Just guess low-key. The Triassic period was the first of the dino times. Alley Soup hits me with the ... dots. Oh, a Tippy Toe gets on there. Gary P. Everybody else stays the same on the top. McLovin, look out. 10 spots for the guy. Take a look here. Here is of all the different times here. The Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous was how they went. Into Mesozoic. Oh, I'm dialed in. But from one dino to another dino question. When did the T-Rex live? Did they live in the Triassic, the Cretaceous, the Jurassic, or the Pliocene? What time were the T-Rexes around? Triassic, Cretaceous, Jurassic, Pliocene. Oh no, I feel bad for putting that one too. The media has lied to everyone. It was the Cretaceous period. Jurassic Park lied to us. But also, by the way, in that last question, there was a Pennsylvanian era. I didn't make that up. That's a real era. Before, actually, the dinos. Jurassic Park. But I thought that was kind of funny, right? They have an actual time period called the Pennsylvanian period. Adam got the lucky pool. Oh, right. Ryan was dialed. Mama J, Andy J, JB. Okay. Adam's dialed early. I just mishit and got 1,000. I wouldn't know these by heart. I would have known these by heart at like 10. No way, dude. 1,000. That's sick. Did you actually get 1,000, Andy J? The all-time. That's because that's the max you can get. You have to do an insta guess and get it right. I remember. I think Tippy Toe one time got like a 980 doing that by accident. Steve's Louise 6 spots. But this is how they thought the this is like the first rendition of the T-Rex when they first did it. I sent proof to Gary and Mike. I always start off strong and then you'll find me in the 30s. Forrest got a 983 last week by accident. I ate Dino Nuggies when I was a kid. That counts for something. But yeah, this is how they originally drew it. A little goofy looking. I mean, it still looks like a T-Rex, just goofy. Also, didn't like the T-Rex and the Triceratops not even live... Or there's like 2 dinos that are you always see together in photographs, or not photographs, in drawings, but they never actually even came in contact. Because even each period is like tens of millions of years long. But enough of that for anybody who doesn't like this sort of dino questions. I don't think there are any more dinos. Let's find out though with this next question. Make sure you're live, locked in, and let's check it out. Oh, there kind of is. Which of these mammal species has been around the longest? Blue whales, echidnas, elephants, or sloths? Sloths. Which of these mammal species have been around the longest? Blue whale, echidna, elephant, or sloth? Oh no. I'm being so bad to you guys tonight. Alley Soup got it. It was the echidnas, those goofy-looking little porcupine-looking things. How'd that do to the leaderboard? I'm afraid to look. Oh, Mama J got it. Andy J. Alley Soup gets on the leaderboard. This is a tough early rounds. I think it gets easier, though. This is a tough week. I didn't realize how bad I was being. But don't worry. I think it gets better. These little guys. They're monotremes. They're mammals, but they're monotremes. They lay eggs. Like a platypus. What's the other one? Echidna. There's one other one. I can't remember what it is. But they are the oldest one. Okay, I think it gets easier. Let's check it out. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Never seen that thing. All right, let's check out this next question. All right, to a mechanical question. Which one of these is a Ford engine? A 351 Windsor, 454 Big Block, 426 Hemi, or 5.7 Vortec? Which one of these is a Ford engine? A 351 Windsor, 454 Big Block, 426 Hemi, or 5.7 Vortec? It is the 351 Windsor, y'all. These two are Chevrolet, and this one is a Dodge, but Chrysler, originally. But don't, folks, I know these questions are a little bit tough. I don't know what I was thinking this week. Oh, Mama J's dialed. Takes the lead from Adam. Andy J moves up Gary P. And Tippy Toe. Mama J's got 5 in a row. Look the frig out. But, of course, folks, here's a tip. If you see an engine and it's blue, it means it sucks. Okay? It means it's a Ford. Vern woke up and chose violence. I should have stayed in NOLA. I have a whopping 0 points. Don't worry. I know you're coming back. But yeah, Ford, they always do blue on their engines. If you see orange, it's a good one. It means it's a Chevrolet. But yeah, 351 Windsor, that's like a 350 small block for Chevy, or they all have similar cubic inch, but a little bit different. They got to be unique, you know. And you know, the architecture is slightly different. But folks, for your guys' sake, I hope it gets easier from here, which I think it does. Let's take a look. Another car. The original VW Bugs had V8 engines, were air-cooled, had four-wheel drive, or didn't have reverse. The original VW Bugs, which of these is true about it? It had a V8 engine, were air-cooled, had four-wheel drive, or didn't have reverse. Okay, a little split there. But believe it or not, they were air-cooled. They didn't have radiators. They just had a big fan and some cooling fins on the heads of the engine. That's how they cooled themselves. Kind of funky. But how'd that do it to the leaderboard? Oh, okay. Leaderboard all got it right. Papa P grabbed 7 spots on that one. Which picture did I pick here? I don't actually know these engines very well, but they're a boxer engine, like a Subaru or a Porsche, because VW owns Porsche. But yeah, they're just the little tiny things. And, of course, they were made by the Nazis, if you didn't know. But, okay, I think we're out of the tough questions, possibly. Or the questions that are a little more obscure. I think we're getting, actually, to my personal favorites. Is that a supercharger? I was just like, holy shit, I think that thing is supercharged. Chose a picture with no fans. Yeah, I don't actually even know what the regular engine looks like. But I don't know why. This can't be an original. I mean, obviously, I know it's not original, but this can't be an original block either, I wouldn't assume. But enough talk about cars. What the hell? You keep saying that. I don't believe you. I know, that is funny, too. They're carbureted and supercharged. Fire this thing from original. But all right, lock in. I think we have my personal favorite, the Who Is It questions. Let's see. Okay, we are on to the Who Is It questions. This week, I don't know if they're hard or easy. Who is this? Is this Rita Ora, Lana Del Rey, Halsey, or Melina Martinez? Can you identify this woman? You have her complete face. These are all big names. Is this Rita Ora, Lana Del Rey, Halsey, or Melanie Martinez? Okay, you guys are pretty good. Here's the thing about Halsey for me. For some reason, I can't really see her face. Like, if I saw her walking down the street, I wouldn't recognize her. But apparently you guys would. That due to the leaderboard, Andy J got it. Tippy toe. Adam, look out. Adam hates these ones. How does everyone know Halsey? Halsey's one I feel like is pretty tough. You guys did real good, obviously. And what was Rita Ora? I feel like this is the Halsey that everyone would recognize. The short hair, like the old, like what do you call this? Like a flapper haircut, like the old school. The wife clutched it up. Allie Soup, were you dialed? But this is the Halsey I feel like I would recognize. But like when she looks in her with just normal hair, like hair grown out, then I probably wouldn't recognize her. But I've only seen one clip of her singing, and she didn't look like that. Not dialed, Ellie Soup says. That's okay, because the next one is another one like this. You get the whole face. This one I think is harder. Okay? Let's take a look. Who is this? Is this BB Rexa, Ellie Goulding, Meghan Trainor, or Kesha? Can you identify this woman? This one I can't tell if it's harder or easier. Is this BB Rexa, Ellie Goulding, Meghan Trainor, or Kesha? Okay, most of y'all got it. That is Ellie Goulding. Is she? I think she's still famous, right? Or is that kind of a older? She was like big time in like before in like the mid 2010s. I feel like. I think she's still big time, but she's also one I feel like you never see the face of usually. A lot of these ones are, and I feel like she looks similar to Kesha, honestly. Meghan Trainor a little bit, and BB Rexa kind of similar. The before times. Oh, leaderboard's dialed. Leaderboard is dialed. Okay. All right. Mama J's freaking locked in. 5,400 points. There was actually a story where allegedly her and the prince were dating at one point. Allegedly, the rumors were saying. Which one's this? Is Harry, right? Prince Harry? Prince Harry and Miss Ellie and Harry. But I don't think, obviously nothing came of it because he's married to the other Meghan Markle, right? Yeah, that's him. And then Kate Middleton is the other brother. But there's a third one, and this one's more of the typical. You don't get the full face, But apparently I pick hard ones for the whole face ones. The suits chick, yes, yes. A third, Adam says. Okay, lock in. Make sure you're live. Refresh, Adam. Let's take a look. Who is this? Two were more than enough. Is this Jason Sudeikis, Giovanni Ribisi, Ed Helm, or Jason Bateman? Which is this person? Is this Jason Sudeikis, Giovanni Ribisi, Ed Helm, or Jason Bateman? Can you identify this man by his mouth, piece of his nose, and some of his ears? That is Mr. Ted Lasso, Jason Sudeikis. I could have shown his entire face. I still wouldn't have gotten it. I feel like these three are actually very similar actors. I was actually talking about that with somebody the other day. Sudeikis, Ed Helm, and Jason Bateman. They remind me of each other. And I watched Ted Lasso. And then Giovanni Ribisi, I think he's a Scientologist. I don't even know if I say his last name right. But how'd that do on the leaderboard? Oh, okay. Everyone got it? Emma Jaw, look out. Coming for that friggin' top 5. Because remember, top 5, you get it on the end of the month wheel spin. But Mama J staying dialed at the moment. Here's the full picture. Bring the flags. I believe that's the next one. But if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, it's a great one. Check it out. That will... I'm trying to think of how worth Apple TV is. I had it for a while. I watched Ted Lasso. I watched Severance, and I canceled it after I watched Severance. But I'll probably have to get... I'll obviously have to get it back once it comes out. Couldn't tell him without the stash. But I don't know much... Or actually, there's another one on there I watched called Silos. I think there's another one. I feel like it's probably one of the lesser streaming services, but I think I do need to get it again, unfortunately. Or especially when Severance comes out. But lock back in, y'all. Stop talking. Stop chitter-chattering. Monarch and Manhunt are good. Okay. Okay, I might have to check them out. Give me another... Give me some more reason to get freaking Apple TV back. If that's what it's called. I have bad ping, need to be quicker. But all right, lock in, and let's check out this next question. Which is, what flag is this? Is this the Icelandic flag, the Norwegian flag, the Finnish flag, or the flag from Kosovo? Is this Iceland, Norway, Finland, or Kosovo? Where's this flag from? Adam says easy. Can you identify this flag? Oh, no. Oh, no. I got you guys too badly again. My stream is so delayed, though, for some reason. Folks, that's the Icelandic one. The frickin' all those Nordic countries. Oh, Adam gets back in it, though. Oh, Mama J got it. Y'all don't study flags. Duped. More Johnny Depp questions, less flags, Gary P says. But here's just a beautiful landscape of Iceland. But actually, this is not the picture I thought I put in here. It was another one. It was like it was a meme of, yeah, the Norway's red, Denmark's red, Swedes are blue, Finland's white. But they're all like a variation of it, and it's like, yo, can I copy your homework? And they're like, yeah, just don't make it too similar. And just all the Nordic nations using that cross. I think they call it the Nordic cross, right? But as I always say, Iceland, it's a beautiful country. It's got lupins, got waterfalls, got friggin' mountains and snow and hot springs. But back in. If you missed the question, that's all right. You have the next one. Just answer it quick and answer it right. Let's find out. Name this salad. This is a chef salad, a Caesar salad, a caprese salad, or a Cobb salad. Do you know your salads? You guys weren't great on your flags, but do you know your salads? Is this a chef salad, Caesar salad, caprese salad, or Cobb salad? Gary B and I know all about that. Okay, you guys know your salads. Some of y'all got tripped up. It did. Very similar. They're very similar salads, the chef salad and the Cobb salad. But I think the Cobb salad is known for having it kind of laid out like that. And the chef salad is usually pre-tossed. Not everyone knows their salads. How'd that do? Oh no, Adam, he knows his flags, but not his salads. That's okay, though. That's all right. Mama J, 11 in a row. Absolutely dialed. Freaking dialed right the frig in. Gary P eats the corn on the cob the long way. It's the only way to do it. I got baited. Mama J sus. But also, this is the guy who made the Cobb salad. His name is Bob Cobb, believe it or not. Robert Cobb. They called him Bob Cobb. And he has actually some ties to baseball. And baseball as like an entertainment aspect. I think something about that. He had like a whole page on some it wasn't even Wikipedia. It was something like to do with the MLB, I think. Need to lock in. Bob Cobb is crazy work for sure. That is a sick name though. Bob Cobb. Can't beat that. Mr. Bob Cobb. I think it was Robert Howard Cobb, perhaps. But he invented it in his restaurant, I believe. I could be wrong. But I know you guys aren't going to be wrong about this next question, even though I can't remember what it is. Let's take a look. What is this style? You know what? This is an architecture question. Is this an Art Deco, Tudor, Craftsman, or Victorian? What is this style that this home is built? Art Deco, Tudor, Craftsman, or Victorian? Okay, most of y'all got that one. It is a Craftsman. A classic looking home in America. Basically, if you see that front porch, it's always a Craftsman. Oh no, Adam. Adam's dropping behind a little bit. Mama J still locked in. Rest of the leaderboard still locked in. Still anybody's game. Let's take a look. Some of the hallmarks of a Craftsman is the low-pitched gable. That's always the dead giveaway. Done for this week, Adam says. See you in the next one. Then those front porches, like with the columns and that front porch style, that's always a Craftsman. 12 in a row, damn. Yeah, I like Craftsman style houses. I think they look cool. But yeah, I don't think the material. Maybe they do say the material matters, but it's more just like the low pitch of the roofs, those big front porches with the columns and such, and a bungalow layout. But let's grab another one. Who's Mama J's getting called out? They don't believe her in the prowess of Mama J. Let's see. Well, I think Mama J's just dialed in. Let's take a look at the next question. Chad Gaylord Smith could be twins with Will Ferrell, but what famous band is he the drummer for? The Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nickelback, Foo Fighters, or Green Day? Chad Gaylord Smith. You guys probably thought this is Will Ferrell on the screen, but this is Chad Gaylord Smith. Who is he the drummer for? Okay, y'all got it. Y'all knew who this guy was. But how quick are y'all? Oh no, Gary P was not dialed. Let's Adam get back in a little bit. Some questions I'm surprised how everyone knows, Adam says. The 12 participants were the 3-answer streak. And here of course is this is a still from a video of Chad Gaylord Smith drumming right here at a concert for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just hitting his drum set. Or I think this is somebody else's drum set that he's using. But this is Chad Smith, the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer. But enough talk about that, and let's check out the next question. Lock in, okay? Answer quick. Did you touch my drum set? Let's check out this next question. This classic sitcom just had a reboot starring Frankie Muniz. The Middle, Boy Meets World, Even Stevens, or Malcolm in the Middle? Frankie Muniz. He was having a bit of a race career recently in the last couple of years, I think. He was doing some racing. But which show just got a classic? Which classic show just got a reboot? Okay, y'all knew that one. See, some of these ones I made a little too easy. I was a little crazy this week. Made them hard, made them too easy. I agree with Gary. Don't worry, we'll investigate. But let's take a look at that leaderboard. Okay. Everyone got that? 4 places for fuzz. Let's take a look here at this next slide. I haven't checked it out. Do we have any Malcolm in the Middle enjoyers? I never really watched the show. Seems like a decent show, though. Friggin' Cranston. And then I don't think I've heard great things about the new one. I think it's on Hulu. But maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll get an eye on it. Kiwi. Agent Cody Banks was better. True. But yeah, I think Frankie Muniz, I think he was doing some race car driving in the past few years. But folks, we're 3/4 of the way through. Stay locked in. Let's check it out. Next question. Famous YouTuber, WWE star, and scammer Logan Paul has found his next money-making grift. What is it? Grading coins, graded manga, stamps, or Labubus? World-famous scammer Logan Paul has found his next money-making grift with graded coins, graded manga, stamps, or Labubus. That's right, folks. Is the graded manga is the next industry he is trying to take over and scam people with, allegedly. He's always got to do something. Oh, Tippy Toe was the only one to get that one on the leaderboard. Oh, man. That's a big change right there. 3 in a row for Brad making a comeback. How did I forget? I just remember I watched him holding the mangas. I was just waiting to see something WWE related. Folks, that is a big change up this late in the game. But yes, obviously you guys probably remember he got into the Pokemon cards and kind of pumped up that market quite a bit. And then he scammed people out of the card that he sold as like a fractional. He was selling parts of Pokemon cards like they were stocks, and then nobody really benefited from it, and then he just sold the card for a bunch of money recently. And now he's trying to do what I assume do the same thing with the graded comic books and manga. OU alum right there. Emma Jaw says. Folks, I'll tell you, I am probably one of the number one Logan Paul haters. If we ever make it big time, I can't wait to talk shit to Logan Paul. He's an idiot and a scammer, and I don't like anything he does. And most of all, he's an idiot. But enough talk about Logan. I don't like Jake either, but I think Logan's worse. All my homies hate Jake Paul. Those are good homies. But also, folks, speaking of Pokemon, I have a bunch of Pokemon cards, and maybe we might do a Pokemon opening stream. And then I could just give away, if we get any cool cards, we could just give away. Logang, Ali Soup says. You better not say that, Ali Soup. You better not be saying that. But yeah, I think we're going to be doing some Pokemon opening. We'll open some of my collection. I don't have anything really cool. I sold most of my cool stuff a couple of years ago. But yeah, I think it could be fun. Playing Poco Pia. I don't know Poco Pia. We won't be on Twitch tonight. I will probably just end after trivia tonight. Take him in boxing. I'd love to. I'd box that clown. I'd slap him around in the ring. I'll have to look up Poco Pia. Ali Soup. Yeah, maybe you'll put me on something cool. But okay, I keep stalling. Oh, it's a new Pokemon game for the Switch too. That's another thing I kind of want to get eventually is a Switch. I hear they're actually pretty cool. We should be able to send fan mail. Fan mail. Stalling. I know. I actually have a PO box. It's for my company, but maybe I could use that. Or I probably need to get a new one. That thing. Okay, this is another side tangent. I'm sorry to just freaking whatever sidetrack trivia here, but I have a PO box for my company, and the thing it's like you would think when you get a PO box you're not going to get a shit ton of junk mail. The thing gets filled every week with junk mail. I couldn't hardly believe it. Pissing me off. Like I go in there and the people are crunching all the junk in there. I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing? For someone who hates Logan Paul, we've been staring at him for a damn long time. All right, folks, lock back in. Make sure you're live. Take a minute. We just had a big switch up on the leaderboard. Y'all need to lock in. Let's check out this next question. Expect our you better send me all when everyone graduates from the Athens gang. I'll have to come and stream it. But all right, lock back in. Let's check out this next question. Gilbert Gottfried voiced a character from which Disney movie? Aladdin, Hercules, Little Mermaid, or Lion King? Gilbert Gottfried. Very iconic voice. Died, what about 5-6 years ago now? But what did he voice in the Disney movies? Aladdin? Not Aladdin, but in the movie Aladdin, Hercules, Little Mermaid, or Lion King? Okay, y'all got it. Nicely done, y'all. I thought that one might be a little hard. Because there's always some character with like a funny voice. I feel like a lot more people would have guessed Lion King with like Timon and Pumbaa. I feel like they might have thought a whole new world. Will there be GeoGuessr? No GeoGuessr tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think, folks. Because I'm telling you, I gotta lock in on some stuff myself. Damn it! That's okay. Don't worry. This week, I am going live more this week. I know I was a slacker last week, but we are geoguessing again. I need to get my actual ELO. I can't believe I didn't get my ELO last week. But it is Aladdin. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. Oh, safety. Shoot. Go shooting up onto the leaderboard. Trying to defend. Go back-to-back for the 2-time. I think we lost Adam. Gary P still in the mix. Mama J and Tippy Toe. Still battling away. Andy J, 6 points off of 10,000. Bro, stop streaming on Twitch after I get a gifted sub. Don't worry. This week, I'm back at it. Last week was a tough one. I want to hear a Logan Paul hate rant. Don't worry. There's going to be lots of those coming in the future. I'll be talking all sorts of smack on Logan Paul. But this is, what's his name? What the hell's his name? Owego? I forget how to say his name. Asiago. It is something like Asiago. Iego. Owego. Iego. But folks, let's lock back in. Let's all freaking focus up and get these last questions dialed. Okay, I want everybody answering correct, right, and fast. All right. Iago or Lago? I think it's an I. I think it's an I, right? Iago. I think that's an I you wrote. All right, folks, dial in. Let's check it out. Which one of these was a real Spice Girl? Spicy, Sweetie, Scary, or Sugar? Which one of these was a real Spice Girl? Spicy Spice, Sweetie Spice, Scary Spice, or Sugar Spice? Do you know your Spice Girls? Did I trick you with the picture? Okay, most of y'all got it. No one thought it was Spicy Spice. But Scary Spice, of all these names, was the correct answer. Oh, snap. Andy J dialed. Jumps up a little bit ahead of Mama J. Gary P dialed. Nene gets on the leaderboard. Dangus 3 in a row. Here's the Spice Girls, all of them. Posh, Scary, Baby, Ginger, and Sporty. Let's go, Andy, Forrest says. And I believe Posh, this is Victoria Beckham, right? Mr. Beckham's wife. If I am... Yeah, right? Yeah. I don't recognize any of the... Well, yeah. I think she's the one. Posh Spice. That sounds right. Victoria Beckham. Yep, Ryan says. Okay, folks, we don't have many left. So lock the frick in. Gia. Mike Conzoli says. Okay, let's check it out. Make sure you're live. Answer quick. Let's check it out. This beverage rebranded to Starry. Sprite Zero, Mr. Pibb, Sierra Mist, or Pepsi Clear? Which one of these rebranded to Starry? And that should be 2 R's, by the way. Sprite Zero, Mr. Pibb, Sierra Mist, or Pepsi Clear? Okay, that one was not the hardest one. Now that's my kind of question. Let's go. Allie Soup's a beverage enjoyer like myself. I don't know if you guys heard the lore about that. I don't know if it's completely true, but allegedly, I believe she was an adult actress of some kind. Bought the trademark went up or something. Okay, everybody got it on the leaderboard. And Sierra Mist, PepsiCo, they didn't want anything to do with it. Spill the tea. And so once she got it, and I guess Sierra Mist had been going downhill for a while, so they figured a rebrand might do us some good. So they rebranded it to Starry, and they let her have Sierra Mist. That's allegedly how the story goes. I don't think it's exactly. I think she might have done it more for publicity than anything else. I think they may have purposely let it. I don't know. But I think there is some behind-the-scenes stuff that we didn't know. She sued them for... Okay, yeah. Yeah, Ali Soup's got a little better understanding of it. She sued to try to get the name or something. And they're like, friggin', we're changing it. We're getting something new. Which, I mean, that's what I would do, honestly. Or if there was any, like, actual claim to be had, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this. I'm going to rebrand and make it better. You can have it. But, here it is. And what made me put this question is I bought some Starry the other day, and it was all right. I think Sierra Mist was better. And also Sprite is way better. But it's a little bit of a change. Can't hate on it. Also, wait, after this, I got to show you something crazy I found. All right? After we get done through these questions, I'm going to go show you something. A drink and drinks. Oh, folks, we're on the last question, and it's a damn tight race. So y'all better answer quick. Make sure you're live, locked in. You want to get in the top 5, so you get on that wheel spin at the end of the month. You want to win first place, so you win $50, or make me spin the wheel. Are you ready? Give me some reactions down here. Throw me some reactions in the Kahoot. Let me know you're ready to go. Okay, there we go. That's what I like to see. Okay, let me get ready. Make sure I read this thing good. No, I can't be messing up my reading. I was never too great at reading in school. Let's take a look. The last question of the night. This show was canceled after domestic abuse videos of Taylor Frankie Paul were released. Traitors, Secret Life of Mormon Wives, The Bachelorette, or The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Which of these shows was canceled after domestic abuse videos of Taylor Frankie Paul were released? Traitors, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, The Bachelorette, or The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City? Folks, that's right. It was The Bachelorette. It got tripped up a little for some people because she is on this show, I believe, right? The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Oh, man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We're going to have to take a look at this freaking leaderboard. God damn it, Pete says. I only knew this one because my wife watches both. Cooked Shawnee Mac. But also, how about this little thing they threw in there? But this was I wonder how pissed ABC was that they had to cancel it. I bet they were absolutely pissed. The Book of Mormon. Kind of funny. But yeah, there was. I guess they released a video. I saw it. She was like beating up her boyfriend or something, and throwing stools at him. I think she hit her kid with one of the stools by accident, allegedly. I'd actually. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I need my music. We need to look at this friggin' podium in style. Y'all ready? Crazy chick. She was humming those things. Well, folks, you guys, you made it through a tough week. Let's check out this top 5. In third place tonight with 11,652 is Andy J. In second place with 11,782 is Mama J. And in first place with 12,144 points is a legend, Tippy Toe, with Nene and Safety coming in 4th and 5th. And folks, that was a battle this week. We had all sorts of lead changes. Friggin'. We gotta update the Safety. I'm sorry to do it to you. Adam got 6th, just off the leaderboard. Man. Emma sabotaged Andy on purpose. Did we have a little in-house misdirection there? We gotta update our thing. I'm sorry, Safety. I'm sorry to do it to you. We gotta update current champ. Also, Mama J was getting called out. Had a great performance. Mama J had some allegations of cheating. Emma was throwing chairs at Andy. Now what's the crazy? Oh, I didn't have something crazy to say. I got something crazy to show you, and it's not that you guys are gonna be like, "That's lame." Let me show you what the frig I found at the store. But hold on now. I actually jumped the gun and picked Secret Lives. Are the allegations correct? Unique. How did you change your name, whoever this is? Unique Sampa. Yo, hold on. Hold on, Emma. Hold on now. Let's think about this. Let's think about this for a minute. Wait, okay. Think about that. Think about that sweet cash in this economy. $50 whole. That can probably get you a 12-pack of Starry. But let me go show you this weird drink I found. But Emma, think real quick. You don't gotta rush. What the hell is even that? Dirty Dew. Unique Sampa. India is the strongest country. Have a tank of gas with $50. I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna make a short of a. I'll make a drink and drank short. It's called Dirty Mountain Dew Cream Soda Dew. Do not redeem. Yeah, I'm not a cream soda fan. I am a Mountain Dew fan. But what the frick were they thinking? Any country can participate in this. Yes. Yeah, the other, if some people are referencing, we had some potential cheaters. They happened to be from India. They thought I just hated Indians. But I don't. They said I was a racist. Come to India, then duel. I also challenge you. Speaking of dranks, the TikTok. So that's what I was saying earlier on. If I don't make the TikToks this week for the dranks, I need to pay McLovin, they're $50. Okay. But Emma, are you still here? And do you still want your wheel spin? Do you want your wheel spin? Think about it, that sweet, sweet cash. Why they say cheating going on? It happened a few. This was, what was it? Last month we had one incident. She has spoken. And then early on in trivia too, we had one event, unfortunately. All right, let me pull up the wheel. Let me pull up the wheel, guys. Let me turn on Tippy Toe. So you can see that they're freaking the one causing me this agony. Good streak of wheel spins. No, need your prize. All right, folks, do you have any that you want to add real quick? Can I participate in the wheel? Yeah, so this one is this is the punishments that I have to do. Is Emma does not want to take her sweet, sweet cash. She wants to punish me. She wants me to do something annoying and will cause me pain and suffering. Strummin'. Freaking, I'm actually hoping it lands on the 100 for charity. Megan, Scotty Piff sent me the nastiest video of Sue Strummin' the other day. I was horrified. Folks, we will do Sue Strummin' eventually. We won't put it on the wheel, so there's no time limit on it. But I promise you, we will be doing it at some point. You've created this monster you have to live with. Here we can take. Okay, chat picks TikTok is off. I have to do that. Stream room pat. I really don't want to do. I don't have any raw egg right now. Paintball. Chat picks tattoo. Full leg wax. Hot sauce shot. Ear pierce. Prego simulator. Why is she depressed and arguing? I don't think any. I think they're just playing a joke on us. No matter what, I have defeated you all. I don't know. The chat picks profile picture for a week. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I feel like that one is. They got banned. Hey. What the mod? Hey, the mods are the mods. But I feel like that one's a little too nice, Adam. I feel like that lets me off a little bit easy. Maybe I can add that if I can add that to something. But let's go over it real quick. I'm being a really bad streamer right now. So 2 randoms get 50. We'll leave that one on. That one was hyped last week. Milk Mile, juggle eggs for 30 seconds. Chat picks karaoke. $100 to charity. Stream room pet. Paintball gun. I have to get shot by a paintball gun. Chat picks tattoo. Lower legs full wax. Hot sauce. Ear pierce. Prego simulator. Up the Milk Mile by 1 chance. I know. I think I gotta leave that one a little small. I could be crazy and put them all the same. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Wait, what's Milk Mile at? 1? No, we gotta keep it at 1. Chat picks karaoke. We gotta cut that one down. It lands on that one every time. We're dropping that down to 2. Boo! Hot sauce should list a specific hot sauce, so I can't scam. The hottest of all. The only one I have right now is like that one with the Mexican lady with the hat on. What's that one called? Touch with like a CH. It's like a very mild one. That's the only one I have. Or I have some sriracha, but that's also extremely mild. Chat picks ingredients for a milkshake. That's not bad. I'll add that. And that's the last one for now. Guys, don't look at my typing. Folks, listen about that one. Cholula. For milk. I've told this story before. In the 5th grade, I got out on the word rake in the first round. Actually, they argue in every game, if not wins, got banned for this. Always depressed if not win. I'm also from India, and I know her attitude as I play many games with her. So I don't mind anyone. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you mean, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look back. I don't know if that was the actual Sampa, but we had I'm gonna save a second account. But we can talk about that another time. I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say, but I'll look into it and I will get back to you. Anyways, let's get some drama going and let me spin the wheel. We'll go Requiem, a classic. More than full 300 subscribers. No one knows what I mean. It's provocative. So the words out of my mouth. But y'all, you saw what the wheel is this week. Let's see what it lands on. Let's see what it lands on. Oh, well, I got distracted about saying real quick about my horrible spelling. I got out on the word rake for spelling rack. I might have already said that. But that's the long story short of it. Let's spin this thing. Take off that scooter. I don't think it's not on there. Yeah, I have it unclicked. Don't worry. See, no click. No scooter. Scooter's out. No, that. Hey, Francois, you're looking out for me. I like it. You don't want me to suffer too badly. But okay. Emma. Tippy toe. Not Emma Jaw. Emma Tippy toe. They're making me spin the wheel. Okay, I added it at him. Francois got me. Let's spin the wheel. So I'm out of it right now. Let's lock in. Come on. What's it looking like? Ooh, you guys almost got me on that one. You guys almost got me on that one. You guys almost got me. Y'all almost got me. Are my ads in Spanish? Rigged reroll. Well, listen, I am open for a reroll. Possibly. But I need to talk to Emma. I need to talk to Tippy Toe. Tippy Toe, are you satisfied with this roll? Because hot sauce shot really isn't that crazy. I agree, honestly. It's not that great. Never beating those allegations. But if and I'll get a better hot sauce than Cholula for next week. And we'll do it at the beginning of stream. Well, how to participate? This spin is just for me. You guys don't have to take a shot of hot sauce. I like it. Okay, Emma Jaw has given us the go-ahead. Next week, or now, get something spicy, though. Okay, because the only thing I have right now is sriracha and Cholula. Or Cholula. Folks, I feel like I was not the best streamer tonight, and I apologize for that. But we did get 300 subscribers. Shout out Harrison. Guess the word as well, folks. I wanted to do guess the word last week, but I didn't. I've been out straight trying to do spring cleanups. I'm trying my best. But this week I will be going live on Twitch as well, doing some GeoGuessr. I'm not going to commit to saying Saturday for guess the word, but there's a chance where if you guess the word, you win $50. But shout out Tippy Toe for winning this week. Let's get our outro music. I will get a hot sauce. Scraping takes a lot out of you. But everyone, and I will put out, so I have a lot of shorts to come out. Okay. I'm going to make this short this week. I'm going to make the throwing drinks at me shorts this week, or vines for the TikTok. I will make the dancing TikTok as well. I will make the dancing one. I know the Athens gang, they were jazzed up on the drinks and the dancing. But for now, we have to go. I'm sorry that we must peace out. Francois giving me the shreds. Everyone else, please give me the shreds. I will lock in this week. I'll make sure I catch up on all my scraping, all my work for you guys. And I will make sure at least we will go live on Saturday and do something fun. Even if it's not Guess the Word. And then we'll be doing some GeoGuessrs throughout the week. Okay? With that being said, everyone have a great week. Do good in all your endeavors. Lock in. And we'll see you when we see you. Whether it's during the week or it's next Monday for Trivia Night. And I'm going to get a hot sauce. I'm not scamming you guys. I would never. I'm not a welcher. I always pay up. Peace out, everybody. Have a great week.